Have you ever been given the opportunity to take part in a student exchange program? How many of you thought that participating in a student exchange program isn't a good idea? Well, in the beginning, most of the people start thinking about the negative aspects and forget the benefits that this type of programs can offer. Generally, student exchange programs provide people the opportunity to communicate with students from other countries, learn about their culture, habits, broaden their horizons, and as well as learn how to work as a part of a team. For example, the Erasmus program is a European Union student exchange program established in 1987. Here are the results of a survey about the most popular destination and the number of students attending this program in Europe during 2012 and 2013. As you see, the number of students is about 268,143 students, and the most popular destination for 2012 and 2013 was Spain. Now, I would like to share with you my story and thoughts about my experience with this student exchange program. Last year, me and my family had the opportunity to take part in a student exchange program called Erasmus. The day that the children arrived, we were all very nervous and excited because we had been in contact with the kids through social media, but we had never met each other face to face. Me and my family were hosting a girl from Poland, and we still keep in contact with her through social media because we both want to meet each other again. One of the most important advantages that this kind of programs offers you is that you create memories with people that you have never met before. What's really amazing is that spending such a small period of time with these people, you consider them as your family. However, there are people who are deprived of the opportunity to take part in student exchange program because of cultural bias. Cultural bias is the phenomenon of interpreting and judging phenomena by standards inherent to one's own culture. Bias can make us irrational. What's really sad is that we often seek to confirm our biases rather than to question and disable them. For example, if you are biased in the belief that all British people are polite, and then you meet someone who is British and polite, you take this as a confirmation that your bias is true. However, if you meet someone British and rude, the irrational nature of your biases might well conclude this as the individual and the exception to the rule. This demonstrates the way in which our biases can make us drawing wrong conclusions, having inaccurate beliefs, and making bad decisions. Another good example for cultural bias is the phenomenon that some cultures use smiles as a deeply personal sign of happiness to be shared only with intimates. However, there are cultures that use smiles as an indication of general friendliness to be shared with all the people. So it is quite possible that one person can interpret a friendly smile on the part of one person as inappropriate. Now, let's see what happened in my case. When we first hear about the student exchange program, we were reserved because this type of programs are not very common in my country. We were thinking about the different culture and habit that the child will have because, as we know, each country has a different culture, cuisine, and general mentality. We were thinking about the different food tastes and the different routine that the child will have. Another thought was if the girl's personality was close to our family mentality, in order to all of us have a great time together. My parents were worried if the girl would have a good time or if she would have any problem. My mother was also worried if the girl would like her food, something very common, especially for mothers. Finally, after taking into consideration the uniqueness and the benefits that this program had to offer, we decided to take part. And believe me, we made a great decision, because this participation offered us a lot of unforgettable memories with the girl. For example, we were having walks every evening in order for the girl to see as many places in our country as she could. My sister's school had also planned a lot of visits to the local museums and archaeological sites for the families who, who were hosting children from the student exchange program. Generally, student exchanging program has to offer you a lot of benefits and also help people to communicate with students from other countries and as well as learn about their culture and habits. They combine themes for education, youth, training and sports. They also help people to become much more open-minded and sociable. So I think that if you're ever given the opportunity to take part in such an interesting program, you must take the chance and you don't need to have second thoughts about it. Student exchanging program has to offer you a lot of benefits and unforgettable memories. They also may help some people to overcome their cultural biases. I think that we all have to be open-minded and not let our fears deprive us of such unique experiences. Thank you.